Hi, this is Koga and
Alex!
And Waylon.
And yay!
and 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 we are here to talk today about the two biggest cards currently in Dokkan Battle. And those would be the amazingly awesome Ultra Gogeta and the equally amazingly awesome Ultra Vegito. Currently, they're the best leaders in the game. I love them. I own both of them on Japan, and they're great cards. No denying it. Going to discuss what makes them so good and why there's an argument as to which one's honestly the best. So we're going to get straight into this. First up, we're going to talk about Ultra Gogeta. He's been out the longest of the two. Japan, he came out in February. Global, he just came out last month, July, I think it was.
Was it that long ago? I guess
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, it's
July.
Yeah, because they're part of the
I think
1
it's
year
beginning of July,
anniversary.
wasn't it?
Something. It was during the 1 year anniversary event for Global. Same thing for Japan, which is back in February of all things. Okay, so Gogeta. The reason Gogeta is so amazing, number one, his HP is really high, 10,750. His attack is 10,200, and no one gives a damn about defense. Seriously, it's just his leader skill makes him one of the best leaders in the game. +3 key to everybody and 3,000 attack. That is absolutely amazing on a rainbow team. Rainbow team being a team consisting of all the colors and one duplicate. His super does the same. It does the most amount of damage that it can for this level of card. It does transcendent damage, also known as immense on global. I think they call it something other than immense on global, but it translates to immense. I think it's immense. It's the most damage you can do in the game, and no matter what type he hits, it hurts the most. He can hit a blue, and it'll do the same amount of damage it would do for any other color. It makes him ridiculously broken. A lot of people re-rolled accounts. They kept making new accounts till they got Gogeta, and then you could just like run through the story because of how great that was. His passive gives him another 7,000 attack and attack all benefits, so that way he could go through everybody's attack. He doesn't attack all, but he can attack no matter what. So at start on max level, he has 20,200 damage. It's pretty damn good. His link skills are easily some of the best in the game. He's got Golden Warrior, which the majority of, like basically every Saiyan, not all, but almost every Saiyan shares. Super Saiyan Link, War Ready, Prepared for Battle, Short-Term Battle, Over in a Flash, Coalescence Warrior, Fusion Fighter, and Super Fierce Battle. Amazing links, amazing card. His counterpart is in the same boat. Ultra Vegito, Super Vegito, whatever you want to call him. 11,150 HP, 10,840 attack. No one cares about defense. His leader skill this is where it starts getting different. His leader skill is +3 key, 70% HP, attack, and defense, but only to agility types. That's the biggest difference. His super is also immense transcendent damage, and when he pops it, anybody on the rest of the turn gets +30% attack. Awesome effect. The biggest thing that he brings to the table is he negates 80% of attack damage, unless it's a super, and he counters. The counter attack can hit for however much damage he feels like doing. And if you pop his super first and then counter, it does even more damage. Honestly, the counter attack is what makes him broken more than anything. It's ridiculous. You've seen it, Alex. You've got it.
It's broken.
It's gorgeous.
It gives a crappy team a really good chance of holding its own.
To put it like the perfect thing in a world tournament setting, if he can himself clears 4 people in one go. Everybody attacks him, 4 people are now dead because he can attack another person. It's amazing. That alone is great. The links again. He's got Golden Warrior, Super Saiyan, War Ready. She pardoned from God Force, which is basically a fancy way of him saying power from God. isn't shared with a lot of people, but the few people he does share it with, they're pretty strong. It's like Ultimate Gohan's predominantly, the other Vegitos. Fusion Fighter, Shocking Speed, not shared with too many people, but those again who do are really strong. Ultimate Gohan, Janemba, the new Buhan that's coming out. There's a number of strong cards that have it. And then again, Super Fierce Battle. So between these two, there is the argument, what is the strongest leader in the game? Do you run a rainbow team or do you run a solid agility team? I personally run a rainbow team. I will always
I would
run a
think
rainbow
Rainbow
team.
would be better.
I think so.
Rainbow would give you more versatility, but I mean, with that Vegito as an agility, you just burst them down. It doesn't matter.
You run
True,
a
but you have to have enough of certain blues to really get that team effective.
that is the
whereas
biggest
but that's
counter.
the
they just have
whole-
rainbows.
That is the biggest
Well-
counter. Is if you have a rainbow, if you have a blue team and you don't have the exact perfect blues, it does take a bit to do anything. But again, though, even with a non-Dokkan, non-transcendent UR Vegito, you run a double Vegito lead. That's 100. That's 100% bonus attack, 100% bonus HP, and 100% bonus defense, and +4 key. If you have them Dokkaned, it's 3 key, so that's 6 key total double Vegeta lead, plus 140% HP, attack, and defense. Whereas with Gogeta, all you're getting is plus 6 key double lead and plus 6,000 bonus attack. The reason I will always prefer Gogeta is he's such a good leader for a rainbow team, and I don't care what the meta currently says. Rainbow teams will always clear levels a lot easier because yes, you can run a Vegito lead and clear those tech leads. We've seen it. They clear the tech Beerus level, clear the tech Go tanks. It just takes forever. I'd rather just take a rainbow team and be done with it. But that's my personal opinion.
So what
Well,
you're
Rainbow
saying
team needs a little
is,
more stuff.
so what you're saying is, if they added a counter to Gogeta, then he would be the ultimate top, bar none.
The game, they might as well just stop making the game if they give Vegeta a counter. Honestly, I don't know what they could make to do. The only thing that they could possibly do is when everyone assumes that when like Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta shows up, they're gonna get.
If he had it, he would be.
Well, the current thing is the current dream consensus would be Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta would have a +6 key lead. Or a 6 or 5, something like that. He would move up, and then we'd move to this new meta of, instead of 3 key, like right now that's the cap. The cap is +3. There is nothing higher than +3 key leads. Yeah. So if they move up, it'd probably be with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who would more than likely is going to be the year 2 anniversary event lead, just like Gogeta was for year 1. Which is going to be weird because you would have think that his opponent would have been Omega Shenron, and yet here he is coming out soon as the strength lead to counter the Vegito and company. So,
Oh, we do still have Super 17.
Super 17. He's going to be his own little boss. He's not going to be like the counter, and he's not going to be like a Janemba counter because Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta never fought him. It would have had to have been Omega Shenron. I don't know what. I don't know who
he's going to be broken though, because if they put a counter on him, which if he's already technically Gogeta, so they should give him pretty much the exact same, but better. Yeah. Like they put a counter on him, he would be the ultimate card, which technically
I don't see them.
Should be.
I don't see them putting a counter on any other cards, at least for a while. Maybe 17. I think 17 will probably have damage absorption because of what he does in the show. But as far as these two cards go, it's very dependent on the situation. Rainbow teams will always clear a level that's mixed a lot faster than an agility team. But if you have a Vegito and you have a good agility team, you can easily take on many challenges because of how broken the Vegito's counter is. But as far as leads go, I will always say Gogeta is the better lead, but the community says Vegito, and everyone has an opinion. So that's what I'm going to say, and that's basically what I'm going to have to say about these two cards. So, yeah.
I mean,